Alrighty, everybody. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Evolution Takara Tomy War Dawn 2-pack of Dion and Erial. Let's take a look at each figure, give my honest opinion, say what I like, say what I don't like. I cannot tilt the tripod down, so this is what we're gonna do. Okay, there we go. Okay, so our first figure is Dion, and he's a pretty cool transformer. Fairly simplistic Cybertronian mode. If I'm not mistaken, this is the same mold as the Studio Series Cup. However, I can be wrong on that, and I don't know 100%. He does come with a few accessories. First off, you have his orange blaster. It does tab in on the side here, which is pretty cool. He does have some great weapon storage. So we'll take that off because we're going to transform him in a minute. He also comes with a radio, what I believe is a radio. Not too sure. It does look like a radio though. Oh, let me make sure I don't lose that. We need that for later. He also does come with these two pieces, if I could get them off. I believe these are blasters as well, but they just tab in on the side. It's here in the back, and they do connect. So I guess you can make one blaster out of it. I think they plug in to, I think technically can plug into the bottom of his hands while in robot mode, but I mean, I don't think that's how that's supposed to go, but we're gonna put those to the side. Now bringing the camera down to eye level with the vehicle, he does roll fairly nicely. He does only have these two back wheels and the two front wheels. Gotta really, I guess, get him tabbed up all the way. There we go. Now he rolls a little better. Fairly basic stuff, you know, not too much of a grip, but it does roll. Like you can roll him, so he's good there. Okay, and the next one, our next figure is Erial, or Erial. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly or not, but that's okay. She is a pink motorcycle, and almost looks like this could be RC. I do like the mold for, I'm trying to just get the blaster out, but the blaster, I like the detail on it. I like the silver, which I find ironic because for Dion, they just left his an orange plastic, but for Erial, they painted it silver. So interesting choice there. She does have a kickstand, which is really cool. That's really nice. I really like that because displaying motorcycles sometimes can be a little bit challenging, whether it be a Transformer or a Hot Wheels or any type of replica motorcycle. If they don't have a kickstand, or even if they do, sometimes it is not the best. And it, I often have had to prop them up against something, but she stands perfectly on her own. Oh, just don't, oh, I speak too soon? No, hold on. I don't know what happened. I just had it. Yeah, okay, there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Oh. I think I spoke too soon, but that's okay. So yeah, she is a motorcycle, which is pretty cool. I like that. I like how these are these two Transformers. I believe they're originally from the G1 cartoon with Orion Pax, Optimus before he becomes Optimus Prime. I don't think I've watched I don't believe I've watched the episode. I don't remember if I've seen just clips of it or not. I believe they are his friends. But they are definitely two cool action figures. And they do fit the bill for G1. And I think they both look very nice in vehicle mode. Okay, so since we started off with Dion, we'll put him to the side. Let's get Erial transformed. Now, I'm not too sure how the transformation goes. These are my friend's figures, and I am reviewing them on his behalf. And I'm going to leave a link to his channel in the video. But yeah, so he had them pre-transformed like this. So let's see how we do this. I think the wheel might split. I don't know. Trying to figure out all the ins and outs here. I definitely think the wheels do split some way somehow, but I'm just not sure. Come on. Okay, so you do need to split the wheels. Uh-oh. All right, so now that the wheels are split, these do become her legs. So we're gonna have to figure this out. I don't think she rotates, or no, do these rotate? Okay, no, it's gotta be back like this, because her head is supposed to be here. Her arms tap up. Oh, okay, nice little clicking motion. There we go. I guess the backpack, I guess we'll tab in to the back. We'll figure that one out in a minute. But let's get the knees to where they need to be. So you do gotta rotate these up, and oh no, oh, the pelvis piece came off. Actually, I think this is supposed to come. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, there we go. That actually, okay. So the pelvis piece was on backwards. It's supposed to be on like this. I see it in the instructions here. Okay, so I just figured out that I did this the wrong way. So she's actually supposed to be on this side, and the pelvis piece was actually on correctly. But thankfully, it just untabs. It probably does loosen it, but she's actually supposed to be like this, because what ends up happening is these become her feet. And I'm terribly sorry if you don't see all of what I'm doing. So, uh-oh. Okay, I think I kind of got her. Hold on. We're gonna now comes the fun part, which is the backpack. So I did get a little. Sorry, I showed a little stuff behind the scenes. Basically, this piece untabs and unclips. While in the instructions, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't show her like this. I believe there is a tab port specifically made. I thought this was at first an extra accessory she comes with, but then I realized the only way to fold up the backpack area is to have this off. So you don't need to display her wheels on her, because how she looks on the picture, she's like this. But I honestly prefer the wheels. I think it adds a little more filler to the back, but it does slightly hindered the head articulation just a little bit, but it's not too bad. But anyway, speaking of articulation, she has her basic, rotating arms. The hands don't swivel. This could swivel. This you got to swivel at the elbow. Same for the right. Her legs, do bend accordingly. And in terms of foot articulation, there's a little bit of toe bend to the front, but that's about it because that is a part of her transformation. So, but yeah, that's Erial, in her robot mode. We'll put the blaster in her hand, and we'll display her like this right now. Okay, so let's do Dion next. He is going to be hopefully a little less complicated. Erial isn't too bad of a transformation. It's just a little tricky, but once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. I gotta figure out, this is always the tricky part because you gotta figure out where you gotta untab from. So we're gonna start with his hands. I always try on a figure to start with the hands because normally the hand, his hand came off. Oh, thankfully we could put that back in. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see. Okay, so this swivels up actually. Okay, so that's good. That'll swivel up. Get this one, do the same thing. Come on, untab for me. Untab. Get a little untab here. Okay, perfect. There we go. It's gonna swivel. Okay, his arm keeps coming off. Okay, this untabs. This comes back here. This all is gonna fold. Okay, this all folds and connects back here. No, his foot's gonna come out. You're gonna bring his foot out. Okay, so now we're gonna untable this. This is all coming out. This is all gonna, okay. Oh, wow, he's actually fairly simplistic. So he just swivels around like this. This all comes back out. This needs to come down, I believe, and this needs to fold up somewhere and go somewhere else. Okay, I think that just gets folded like that because what's gonna happen is this comes down. Oh, okay, so these go in all the way. Okay, so let me show you guys. So his wheels go in all the way, which great. Oh, well, this one popped off, but that's okay. It's gonna let it rattle. So that frees up the joints here, and that actually connects all together. Oh, okay. Little tricky at first with transformers, always, but once you get the hang of it, I don't know, his right one's being a little difficult to tab in. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, and then I guess the arm comes in like that, and we got that, and oh, okay. Oh, so the arm actually, okay, so the arms, okay, so they come in all the way to the socket. The left one being a little funny. This arm's a little loose. Actually, this whole thing is a little loose, but hold on. Actually, I think I did a step wrong here. Let me see. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so this got to get on tab. These knees aren't going to come in because it's going to be tabbed, so you're going to have to untab and then retab. And okay, There we go. And here you have Dion fully kitted out. Well, his arm's a little on top. So let's put his blaster in. And we'll give him his radio so he could call for backup. So while we have him, let's give him a full range of motion. You know, he's got some really good articulation. Doesn't have any wrist movements, but his arms can come up and down. Be careful. The socket here likes to untab. That is new. I don't remember Transformers ever having untabbing sockets. I think the bottom one here on the foot. Yeah, same thing. Wonder if that's a play feature. But that comes back. So you have like nice swivel there. He can rotate at the knees. He does have a little foot articulation, but that's for the transformation. This part keeps on tabbing, which is annoying. Let me make sure I actually have everything in place for the left side, because it could be a matter of, there we go. Okay. I think, I don't know. It could just be this figure, but that one. Oh, okay. So there you have Dion in robot mode and standing side by side. Man, these figures look really cool together. Honestly speaking, they are definitely, you could tell they're definitely Autobots. No doubt about it. I forgot you can tab these onto the back, but I'm gonna leave them to the side because I think it's fine without them. So yeah, here you have them. Diane, Erial, both in robot mode. So now here's gonna come the fun part. We're gonna transform them again. I hope I can reverse engineer them. We're gonna do Diane first, since we started off with him. We're gonna put Erial to the side. So what you're gonna want to do, all the accessories are gonna come out again. We're gonna untab everything, and we're gonna retab. So first we're gonna untab the arms, because that's got to come out first. Then we're gonna rotate his arms out of his shoulder socket. So they're gonna, oh, that came off. Okay, there we go. So now we're gonna rotate. We're gonna rotate these around. We're gonna take these out. We're gonna swing his wheels back out. We're gonna put this one back on. All right, so now we're gonna figure out, we're gonna turn him back in. His head's gonna, I believe, swivel. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come down. Why you not work for me? It's gonna come, okay. I guess not. I guess that's, I forgot how his head was. Okay, I think. Then we got ooh, I'm forgetting how to transform already. It's no good. Oh, okay. I think we are getting somewhere. Slightly, maybe. I don't know. Help. Send help. We got a transformer that's not transforming. Okay, so we gotta clip this. This piece goes over his head, so it clips down like this. We're gonna move the legs. Then we're gonna bring the arms in together. They're gonna go in like so, but I believe they gotta stay they have to stay in this position. So keep them in this position. Try to get everything to tab in. For the legs, we're gonna fold into feet. So the next part is the wheels untab. We gotta get those out. These have to come out. Then we gotta unlock the guess you could call them the ankles. Or no, the knees. Sorry, we gotta unlock the knees. The knees need to be unlocked. And so this all has to come back out. It's basically everything's gotta kind of retab the way it was before. So this has gotta come in and be retabbed over, over here, like so. Okay, that was pretty easy. Let me not say anything, because that's gonna get hard. Okay, so actually take that back. So the fists are supposed to be facing in inward, so that way you could give them a little elbow bend. You could bend them a little. Like so. Anyway, so we're gonna continue on here. Whatchamacallit? So this, nope. So you gotta kind of, the legs gotta kind of come out a little bit. And these tabs are gonna come out like so, and they're gonna fold up and over. I'm looking at the instructions while I'm doing this, but I'm also doing it slightly based off memory. They gotta kind of tab in here. Perfect. Okay, getting somewhere. These come out like so. This guy is a little tricky, this one, to get in. And he's got to just tab right underneath the plastic. So we're kind of jam it around. There we go. Okay. Same thing with this one. We're going to be a little careful with the plastic. It's a little sensitive. But we're going to fold these down. Oh, his arm came out. Uh-oh. That's fine. That's fine. I might cut the transformation time down just a little bit, but I want you guys to be able to definitely transform him for yourselves. His arms are supposed to tab into the back here. I'm just having a hard time getting the left one there. So there are two tabs here, but the left one I didn't put it in place properly. So and then these are just gonna fold back up. And so yeah, here is Dion, mostly back in his robot mode. Okay, our next candidate is Erial, and she is going to be definitely the trickier of the two. She needs to rotate her head. This needs to come off, and then what you need to do is the wheels clamp in together. I believe this was the front wheel, I think, if I remember correctly. This all rotates. Let me see. The back pack is gonna rotate, and the wheels you're gonna put back in. They're gonna tab. There's a port. They're gonna tab in right here. Just fold these out, I guess. Actually, you know what? Wait off on that, because we do need to get the arms. And the arms do tend to sometimes be the trickiest part of the transformer. It's always the arms. I always blame the arms for the for the complicated transformations. But let's see. So this comes out. This is gonna cover her head. The legs split. The pelvis area comes down. Let me see what's next. So the legs do have to come up in the air. There's a part that needs her arms do kind of come together. They need to fold in like that because I do believe they need a tab. I'm just trying to figure out where they tab. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, so the arms do need to come all the way out and they need a tab like that. Okay, so now for the legs, the wheels are gonna the feet are gonna roll in all the way. We're gonna untab these. These are gonna untab. We're gonna bring them out like this. We're gonna swivel the legs like so. I believe we now need to bring these down like so. They're gonna tab in. This area comes down, and these are going to fold into place here. They're gonna fold into place all just like that. Okay, I think I kind of get where this is going. And then these, her wheels are gonna come down and out just like so. You're gonna tab them back. Try to get the wheels aligned. It's a little tricky, but once you find it, it'll make the connection. Try to get it all aligned and tabbed, and then these are gonna come back down like this, and then we're gonna try to like really tab them this time, so that way they're not like coming untabbed. Okay. And I believe that's it. And there you have Erial in her robot or vehicle mode. I'm gonna try to, okay, there we go. So there you have Dion and Erial in their robot modes again. I'm gonna give you my overall thoughts quickly. This video is a little long, and that's because of the transformation and I've never transformed these figures before, and they are both pretty cool. They definitely are worth it if you are a G1 Transformers fan or just a Transformers fan in general. Their transformation is a little tricky at first, but once you get it, it's fairly simple. But I really, really like these figures. There we go. I just needed to fix the wheel. But I really like both figures. They they seem like they're cartoon accurate. I haven't seen the episode that they're in from the G1 cartoon, but they do follow the Studio Series paint scheme for the G1 figures, which is a very simplistic look. Their accessories are nice. They're fairly basic, but you know, I think the inclusion of this little walkie-talkie is pretty cool. But I really, really like them, and I definitely think if you're going for an old G1 display with your Transformers, or you just want like different Autobots that aren't like Bumblebee and Optimus and any of the mainline characters, I definitely think it's worth picking up. Really cool figures. I give them 2 thumbs up, and thank you to my friend, I'm gonna link him in the description, Soundwave, for lending me these figures to do a review on. They're both really cool. Definitely worth a pickup.